What's good, guys? Your boy, Mr. Old School Ryder, come back at you one more again. I have some special guests today. I have Mr. Devin from Southern Chevy TV, and also I have two other special guests. I can't tell you who they are, but you're about to find out at this time. What's going on, guys?
What's happening?
What's poppin'? What's poppin'?
All right, I'm chilling on. So we're going to go to our first guest, Mr. Southern Chevy TV. Tell us about yourself, my man.
Man, what's up, man? Everybody know Southern Chevy TV, Chevy Box Ryder, whichever one you want to call me, checking in from the bottom of Mississippi. Normal YouTube guy on Miss Ruby, on Pennywise, and many more to come.
Already, what about you all day?
It's your boy, The Real Chevy All Day. You can find me on Instagram, the owner of the Rise of the Phoenix. Also got a dunk in the works. Also got a 95 Impala SS on the way as well. We also got a big event going down called Box Extravaganza in Houston, Texas, October 16th.
What part of Houston is going to be, you think?
Downtown Houston at Sandman Studios.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
I got to look into that. Got to see if I can get down there. What about you, Swag?
Man, it's your boy Swag Gatsby checking in from Gulfport, Mississippi, man. Fellow YouTuber, owner of Straight Out the Mud and Griselda, which y'all ain't seen yet, but they will be in the hood near you. You already know what it is.
Oh yeah, Griselda gonna be something too. Once we see it,
most definitely.
Yeah, I know. Some people kind of keep their projects kind of secret, just in case somebody try to steal the sauce, which I do understand.
Hey, but you know one thing about it, it ain't even about keeping this a secret, because imitation is the best form of flattery, man. So I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you most definitely right about that, especially on your end, Devin. People always, every time you get something that come out, some people end up imitating a little bit, but they just can't get it all the way,
There you go. It's like that all the time.
So tell us a little bit more about yourself with the cars and everything, Devin.
So really the way the Southern Chevy, I tell you pretty much the way the whole Southern Chevy thing came about was me and my boy, The Real Chevy All Day. Started at what that was, bro, back in I think 2011. Yeah, by 2011, we linked up, started a whole little car club style little thing on Facebook, a group where everybody come in. We give help to one another. That's pretty much where it started out, because I never built a car before. Back then, never even changed the motor. Besides doing, spark plugs, changing the tire, doing oil. And so really grew into what it is now. And it started from that. Couldn't get help, and ideas, or some people tell you information that was the wrong information. So that's kind of where the Southern Chevy Riders came from, and then involved in the Southern Chevy TV, and then just started with the love of the Box Caprices, and teamed up with my brother Chevy All Day, and ever since then, man, we've been rocking. Me and my boy Swag, we in the same city. We kind of almost grew up together. We've been brothers, and this is. You got my left hand, my right hand man, and my left hand man. That's why I brought them all on. When you get me, you get both of them.
Oh yeah, I do appreciate you. I mean, this is kind of a big surprise to me. I didn't think. Damn, yeah. I mean, it's already a treat to kind of have you on anyway. But you're gonna have All Day and Swag on here, man. This is wild, man.
This an honor for me, because I ain't nobody. These guys is heavy. They real heavy out here. You feel what I'm saying? So I appreciate the love. I appreciate my brother getting in contact with me and even considering having me on this month. Can we cuss?
Go ahead and do your thing, man. I don't know if you saw some of my other shows, but man, we ain't talked about everything on this channel, man. Go ahead and do your thing. You can't do no worse than them, man. It's not possible, man.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
Well, yeah, I mean,
go do your thing, man. If you got to cuss a little bit,
these some of my guys right here, man. I mean, when I tell you my brothers, I mean, if blood could get any more thicker, that's these two right here. So that's how we be pretty much rolling with it.
Oh shoot, that'll work right there. So, all day, tell us a little bit more about yourself.
I say, man, born and raised in Brunswick, Georgia. I moved to Texas back in '05. And like I said, I linked with bruh back in 11. It was hard back then, man. Like nobody wanted to give no love. Nobody wanted to do none of that. Like when you're new to the game or whatever the case is, they don't want to give that information, man. It was like pulling teeth to get somebody to tell you something.
Yeah, you're right about that, especially when the LS or motor kind of came into play a little bit later. Yeah, information was very hard to actually get to make it work correctly.
Yeah,
That's right.
Man, it was a lot of just foolishness going on. There was a lot of people cars got burnt up. People got robbed, you know.
Yeah.
Them prices was crazy back then. They didn't know what they was doing.
That's right.
And that is also people didn't want you doing better than what they didn't want you to build a car that was better than theirs neither.
There it is, Sway. That's it.
You got that right. There's a lot of envy out there, man. It's not that serious. It's room for everybody.
It's only amongst our race though. Like you don't see no, like you see, you know, not to make this no racial thing, but like as black people, we don't come together, and we the most powerful race on this earth. So if we came together, we'll wreak havoc out here. But you got guys that be so envious and nothing, like they don't even know what they
and slick competition for no reason.
Secret competition, man. You don't even know.
I just got this from
you. It's just envy over pennies, man. It don't even be that deep, man.
Right.
Sure,
I'm gonna tell you from my era back in 2011, man. Like the ones we was looking up to, like you know Brendan Hensley and all. You know he put his foot on the pavement and started running, and like me and Chevy all day, we were reaching out. That was our guy trying to get a little information here and there. Sure. And you know, and he was one of the ones that was giving it, you know, back then. But a lot of them, they wasn't giving a whole lot.
Although shout out to Mr. Hensley as well. We was talking about it last night, Devin, but I need to get in contact with him too.
Oh, I got all that for you, bro. I got all that for you. I put you in the loop.
Oh yeah, we'll do it. We'll talk about it on the back end or whatnot. But yeah, I mean it's all about the culture and stuff. Pretty much one of the reasons I was telling you last night why I put a show like this together. I was at a Savage Yard that's like world famous on online and on TV.
Right.
I ain't gonna say what show it is, but it's one of those shows that is popular. Car show. I was looking at a car that I was trying to buy. I guess I was in the way. I guess they were trying to film it. I guess it was about to film or whatever. I was like, hey, how you doing? I was a fan of the dude. I always wanted to, shake his hand. That dude saw me, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he tried to
have the game.
I mean, I can't say what he said, but I felt kind of salty a little bit, man. I'm like, I was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna watch that. No, let me stop talking. Y'all gonna know who it is, but y'all stop watching that channel for a while. But you got certain people that I like that's on there now. I'm gonna have to bite the bullet. I'm like, let me go support my other folks.
Right.
To watch them and stuff. I don't want to take shots at somebody else. We already burnt one sponsor, Solid Holly. Hey, early on.
Right.
I mean, we already roasted them a while back. Unfortunately.
When it's meant for you, it's gonna come.
Oh yeah.
Most
But it's all. I bet it's all good though. What about you? Where you go, Swag? Okay.
I'm originally from Lansing, Michigan, by the way of Detroit or whatever, and I came down here in like '96. I think me and Chevy, we linked up in what was that, like 09 or 10 or something like that?
No, I think that was like 08. I want to say like 08-ish.
It had to be
08, 09.
I had just got out of prison in 08. I think it was 09. But man, I used to go to his job or whatever and buy movies and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But I had this 87 Monte Carlo SS T-top that I had
the cleanest. Lord, the cleanest.
With the white guts in it. And I really didn't have a problem with, bumping into people that did stuff to cars. But at the same time, I took my car to Alabama to I believe it was House of Candy at the time, and got it painted or whatever. And I had I can't remember my man. I think his name was Manning or something like that. He did my seats in the car, so it wasn't. I probably had like a rough 30. I didn't do nothing to my motor. It was a regular 305 in there. Clean car, you know, the car ran. I used to drive the car back and forth to New Orleans and stuff every day, but me and him been rocking there since he had the ball head at that time. Come by my house and just give me my props or whatever. Like, man, I like the car with her. Hey, don't let him fool you. I'm the reason why he fooling with the Monte Carlos right now.
Hey, you know that what I said last night? Hey, I told you he the one brought me over.
Yeah, he don't went crazy with it. But yeah,
you heard from the horse's mouth over there.
Yeah, I've been rocking with him ever since then or whatever. But I done had several Monte Carlos, but like they say, don't nobody want to point you in the direction. I'm asking everybody like, hey, where I can get this done, Well, and didn't nobody want to point me in the direction. So I just got on Instagram one night and I was just going through these custom car groups. I got in contact with Stitch by Slick. He was booked up. Then I got in contact with the guy Deluxe. He wasn't booked up, but his communication wasn't really off. He gave me a price. And I told him, okay, what do I need to do or whatever, and he never got back with me, so I didn't text him back. But then I hit up Unlimited Customs, and my girl, she was already in Orlando, so I had her go by the shop to see if the shop was legit or whatever, and the shop was legit. And Buddy, I say, man, when can I bring my car down there? Buddy told me bring it Monday. It was a Saturday. I talked to him, and I shipped my car out. That Monday. And my car been there for a year, but I got everything, like every screw on the car gonna be brand new. Like I really went through that car, but my channel is built on an inexpensive way to build a car and an expensive way to build a car. Even though the inexpensive way is becoming expensive because I got to get shit redone and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I got messed over a couple times, but it's all good. You live and you learn. I ain't gonna cry with spilled milk. I'm gonna go to the store and get some more.
Yeah, it be like that sometimes when you get screwed over, man. It kind of leave a salty taste in your mouth for like a long time.
I use it as motivation, though.
I feel you, boy.
Yeah,
I
that's
use
true.
it as motivation to just come out a little bit harder because. You know, what you did, whatever you screwed me over for, it's not life changing. So at the end of the day, you still gonna be where you at, and I'm still gonna be climbing that ladder because that's my ambition it's through the roof. It's ridiculous. So I don't look at it. I try to be positive about everything, man, because there's a lot of negativity going on within the world, within my life. I just try to be as positive as possible. I know things is a lot easier said than done, but one thing about it, man, I done been through a lot. I wasn't prepared for half the shit that I've been through, but I'm still here. So,
make you a stronger person, man.
Yeah.
Shoot, it can't get no worse, man. You know what I'm saying? You got a story to tell. We do appreciate you sharing a little bit about it, a little bit, you know.
For sure.
So, Southern, I know we was talking about, some people might have messed over your vehicle a little bit, but it gave you inspiration to kind of come back a little bit harder. I know once upon a time ago, I know we was talking about it last night.
Right.
The C10 that you have?
Yeah, Ric Flair.
Ric Flair.
Yeah.
Man,
everybody ready to see me go in on Ric Flair, man. And like I was telling you last night, Pennywise wasn't even supposed to even get done on this go round. It was supposed to be Ric Flair, but with me, I took the motor out. Didn't know which way I wanted to go with the motor. Then two, I didn't know if I wanted to be on big rims, low stance to the ground, or if I wanted to have the best of both worlds. So then I started thinking best of both worlds. Be on sixes, but hit the switch and drop it low to the ground. So, and then it was just trying to find somebody that can do all that right here down in my area, and me and Swag area. It's hard to find good people that'll want to do it, or that some of them that can do it, but because of certain reasons they don't want to do it for you, but they'll do it for the next person. Because we deep down here in the south of Mississippi, so it ain't much much more you got to say behind that, where you already know what it is on that.
Crabs in the bucket, man.
Oh man.
So
Yeah,
you know you'll find you.
No, keep talking, man. I'm like that. That's wild, man.
Hey, like David Banner said, man, you know, some of you people scared to say the name Mississippi and come back to it, but man, it is what it is. You know, we all born and raised. Somebody in your family done came from down here in these roots, man, and then done migrated off. Some people up north think, oh man, I born and raised up here. Your roots down here in the south, but you know that
Yup.
one was supposed to come out, and it's still about to come out. I think I done found somebody to kind of see my vision a little bit of what I want to do, so it should be coming out pretty soon.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be, man. It's gonna be very anticipated, man. It's gonna be hitting
Cause I'm gonna tell
very
you,
hard.
I mean, I got the paint, man. Everybody knows Sprayway my paint guy,
Oh,
and
shout
then
out
I'm
to
gonna deal
Sprayway.
with shout out Sprayway. Then I'm gonna deal with Guy Designs out there and out there by my boy Chevy all day. I'm gonna let him do that interior, cause what that young brother doing, that black brother doing with that interior game, bro, is I mean, wow. It is nice. So definitely gonna get with him for some of the parts that he's selling for the C10. It's gonna be a nice little bit when I get to it.
So how much was it like back in the day to kind of get your car fixed up around like the 2010s or whatnot, like 2010 or 11 or whatnot?
What? I'm gonna tell you back
Who
then.
want to go first?
To me,
Yeah,
back then it didn't seem like it was too bad in a sense, but just knowing what direction you wanted to go, like what's so crazy, me and Chevy all day, we had the same thing happen to us with both of our cars. Cause my channel started with a bald head Christine, which I still got. I still got that box. And then I know it was Christine for a whole different reason, but it's like it turned into the movie Christine with that car.
Oh boy.
But you know, me and bro, that's one thing about it. With both our bald heads, we share one thing in common: one set of rims that took us both out. The same set of rims. Matter of fact, bro, wasn't it the same fender?
Yeah, the same fender.
Oh man, don't tell me it was the left side, man. Don't say that, man.
Left side.
It was
Oh,
left side,
sure.
bro. He got both
God
of them, man.
dang, I knew it, man.
Yep, that's it.
So
What
if it
what
wasn't-
make did the rim like break off in the back, or was it like the ball joint or whatnot that did it?
man, it wasn't even that, bro.
Yeah,
Like-
wasn't that.
Like it started with bruh with Chevy all day box. You know, he got painted interior done. I'm gonna let him tell it. And then bro was like, man, I'm just about to remix. So I'm like, okay. I said, well, bro, let me get them rims off of you. He was like, eh. I said, man, bro, give me them rims. So I took the rims, put them on my car. I think I rode it two times.
Oh shoot.
That third time, and
Done deal.
then all of a sudden nobody seen Christine no more on YouTube.
Oh shoot. Was it on spokes or was it like some alloy wheels or whatnot?
I know, like alloy, helos.
Yeah, we ain't go. Golly, that's crazy. That down left side. Yeah, even oh shoot. Even the Oldsmobile that I have, my 80, 98, that two-door yellow car that's on the thing.
Right.
Even back in the day when my uncle had it, he had some Daytons and Vogues on it.
Right.
I guess he let one of the essays put them on. I guess the lug nuts was too long.
Okay.
He needed like some short lug nuts. Next thing you know, that spinner unraveled. Left side came out. It was a wrap, man.
That's how it was for me.
Come off. It's like, oh.
Yep, man. That wheel came off. I was in a lean and I seen the wheel rolling down the street. Man, I'm talking about a whole bunch of damage on that left side.
Hey, I
Golly.
don't know whether to feel left out or lucky. That shit ain't never happened to me before.
You don't want that though, bro. You don't
No,
want that
you
one.
don't want that one.
Right.
I mean, I had that happen to me back in the day, but I was on some factory wheels on my. I had a '68 Mustang back in the day. I was kind of coming to my own, trying to work on it. I guess I didn't tighten up it was drum brakes too, by the way. I didn't tighten up that nut. You got to tighten up that nut like just right.
Yeah.
I guess I must have like over tightened it for some reason. Then it started grinding. Next thing you know, I end up breaking a down spindle.
Oh man.
I end up running into one of those orange cones with the water in it, those barriers.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Man, I was going a little turn underneath the overpass. That bad boy went off. Luckily, it was water, man. I hit like 4 or 5 of them. You know that Mustang heavy, man.
Man.
Man, that saved my life right there.
For sure.
Yes,
But for then on old school cars in the front, I gotta put disc brakes on every old school car that I have that have drum brakes in the front.
Oh yeah, you got to convert it over.
That's right.
Man, hopefully I get a chance to do like disc brakes in the back one day, like everybody else is doing right now.
You got to go all the way around, baby. That's like
did
having
on my
black
dunk,
shoes. You feel me?
Yeah, I did on my vert. Yeah, yes sir. Yes sir.
What kind of setup you have on the on your dunk?
I got a
Brake wires.
big block, wheel wood brakes in the front. We took the 96 Impala SS rear and put it on the dunk.
Sure.
Shortened it for a 7-inch lip. So that's gonna have a mean look when that one come out.
Most definitely.
So how much longer you have on a dunk?
Dunk got kidnapped, boy, in Houston. Had a guy doing the body work.
Oh man.
Moved the car.
I seen that.
Moved the car
too.
again. God dang on car got stuck in the warehouse. I had to find the owner of the warehouse to get my car out. So it was other people's cars. He took my PPG paint, some of my custom dunk parts, my driver's side door.
Damn.
He slowed me down, but I got an Impala 95 SS on the way too.
You got
That's
to
on the
that's
way.
motivation, man. Don't let that
On the
shit.
way.
Don't even let that affect you, bro.
Well,
I
I'm a
seen that
comeback
too.
kid. Boy, I take so many L's in this car thing, but I love it, man.
Right, for real.
Be
for
like
real.
that, man.
Yes, sir.
For real, for real.
I done lost a white behind these cars, man. But it's all good.
You say you lost the white behind? Oh
I
Lord.
lost a white behind these cars.
Boy, you sound like one of my uncles, man. God damn, that's crazy, man.
The car's still there though.
Hey, the car here, but she gone. God, man, that's
Right.
hilarious,
That's for the
man.
best though. So
It sound like you made the right decision, man. You know,
Oh,
it sound like
yeah,
you
man.
made the right decision.
now everything in place like it's supposed to be, bro. Matter of fact, these cars are of course we love to stunt with them, man. But for me, man, I'm gonna be doing school drives in the city. I'm gonna be reaching the kids with these cars, man, and that's what I want to do. We know stigma behind it. I know what it was growing up. Dope boys had the cars, clean, see a ride.
For
You got
sure.
professionals driving these cars now. I work in the operating room. You dig what I'm saying? I pull up in the orange box Chevy. Doctors looking like, okay, that's clean. You know what I mean? They like the old school stuff. But we professionals. So, everybody got these cars now.
Right.
So, yeah, I want to reach back to the community and feed the community, man. And if I could save one, man, that'd be everything. That's something me and my dad talked about, man, before he passed. And so
Reach one,
I'm
teach
going to
one.
stick to it.
Man, kind of, it's good to have, inspired everybody else to do the right thing. You can achieve this particular goal without going on the other side.
Already.
Oh, sure, man. The doctors like it. Hey, we love it, man.
Well, we loving it, man. You driving too, man. Got a doctor with a slab out here. Like it's getting it, man.
Oh, you're
Right.
in Houston, man. That's what that is down there.
Hey, listen, but they pull out the Bentley or they pull out one of them old schools. Holy. You
They
know
got the
what I mean?
swingers on there too.
Boy, yeah, they do.
Oh man, they cutting up, man. Hey, all day, I gotta ask you a question. I haven't been in Texas in a minute, but hey, what's going on with the swinger situation? You really can't ride the big ones no more down there.
Yeah. I think it's always been a law, man. Me being not from Texas, but I've been out here a long time, man. Yeah, some boys they tripping. You go to certain parts, Houston don't really trip like that. But they had like the Kappa Beach party this year. Boy, them boys had the SWAT team out there for
I
traffic.
can't believe that, man.
Yeah, well, they just didn't want us down there at the beach like that. My other partner had his box on inches. The cops thumbs up, man. They told him he clean. You know what I mean? You had them swingers, boy, they were pulling you over.
Yeah, I think you can't be no more than like 12 inches outside your mirror. Is that right?
Your
Or
mirror,
something like that?
Right. Yeah, you can't stick past your mirror. That's correct.
Yeah, I feel bad for some of them boys that got those.
Long.
Yeah.
You're right about that.
Yes, sir.
Y'all
They
feel
are,
sorry
man.
for some of them boys that got the G8s and the orangutans, man.
Yeah, the orangutans. Yes, sir. Yes,
Man, them
sir.
things are price of 4G autos, man.
Well, yeah, they love them out here, bro. They love them out here.
I mean, I'm a stand. I like standards myself, you know, but the other stuff,
Yeah.
it's clean for other boys and stuff. But you know, you got to drive that like in certain areas, man.
Right, yeah. They would stayed in the city, they'd have been just fine. Like I say, Houston don't really trip on that. You know what I mean? Boys be poking in the other lane. It's all
Right.
good. So they went to
Hogging. That's what they
Galveston.
call hogging, man. They
Yeah,
hogging, man.
That's right, man.
That's facts.
Yeah, I tell you, man. But they bought it to Galveston, and Galveston wasn't trying to hear that, man. They wasn't trying to hear that out there.
Man, Houston, man, Galveston pretty much making money off of Houston, man. To be real about it.
Already, man. So I don't know why they just didn't accept it, man. It wasn't no big deal. They get all the money. Now they're gonna get no money.
Right.
Yeah, that kind of pissed me off when I heard about the Kappa got shut down. I'm like, man, y'all joking around. No, not the
I was
Kappa.
there. I saw it with my own eyes, bro.
I saw some clips. I'm like, they made the cars.
Man, they had them tow trucks and everything. My old girl was like, "There's another one." Boy, they were pulling them over in the middle. They were towing them in the median. They was getting everybody, bro.
Dang, I never seen that many tow trucks in my life, man. That is crazy, man.
And they had SWAT, man, for a traffic violation. Come on, man, boys
Yeah,
and men. Come on, man. You wasting all the taxpayer money for that?
Man, you know they were trying to catch them. They was hoping them boys had some other stuff going on, you know.
Yeah, man.
But I'm gonna tell you,
man.
believe it or not, we have that same issue here when it's sometime when we have Black Spring Break down here. Man, when
Yeah.
all these guys bring out them old schools and everything.
The black off of it will be straight.
Oh, y'all just had like a big car show earlier this year, right? What part of Mississippi was that?
Biloxi.
Y'all saw it advertised on IG. Of course, that was another show I couldn't go to.
Yeah, like scraping the coast. I mean, it's a good little deal. It ain't 100%. It's really nothing like what it used to be back in the day. Period. And then it don't really support our culture at all, really. But you know,
shoot.
Yeah, because what it started it was mini truck lowriders. That's what started it. Then it went to just lowriders, and we got our smaller section, and then it went to loud stereos and everything like that. And then now scraping the coast is lifted trucks with whatever they call their version of squatting with these trucks. I don't know what that is, but that's pretty much what you see up in the air. Yeah.
Like offer imitated but never duplicated, man. Yeah, when we scrape for real, man. The squat game, it's crazy, man.
Yes.
So we all start squatting like that down with the cars and stuff. They just came out of nowhere.
That's some Florida shit.
Yeah, it's always been like that in Florida for sure. For sure. Down in 305 Miami-Dade County.
Yeah.
Boy, that's the land of the dumps, man. You gotta pay homage to that. You know what I mean?
Tell me if I'm wrong, right? Y'all remember when the big timers came out? They was talking about 20s and stuff like that. Now me personally, I feel like they started the bigger rims on the car, and then you go down to Florida and they just went to the extreme with it. You know what I'm saying? I could be wrong, but
I think it's Florida. Florida actually had the big rims, bro. I think.
Okay.
Because if I ain't mistaken, because I know like when I was listening at one interview or something, they were saying like pretty much when Cash Money took up and moved down there, that's where a lot of that stuff, and they was doing a whole lot of recording down there. So that's about where they seen it and brought it up. I think
Miami.
Yeah, I think that is a Miami thing. Well, a whole Florida thing, period. But it went from. At one time we thought 20s and 22s, and then when 24s came out, man, 24s big, and 26s came out, and it just kept going and going.
With the big meat tires, boy.
Oh, the big meat.
Oh, yeah. I remember them back in the day.
Yo, those Florida boys, man, when I first saw like those donks, man, with the really big old rims, like the 30s, I know they had to, put those 4x4 suspensions on. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
It was kind of overkill, but
what was that?
clean
King
to
of the
it.
Street days, wasn't it?
East
The
Coast
DVDs back
Riders,
then.
East Coast
Yeah,
Riders.
East Coast Riders.
Yes, sir.
Oh, shout out to Murph or whatnot. He won the Four Fathers in the dunk game as well.
That's right.
Yep.
And leaving some candy on chrome for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, they documented this stuff, brother. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm glad they did that, man. Our car culture is pretty much different in different places. I know y'all into Box Caprices and the Impalas and stuff like that. I mean, pretty much like the Midwest is pretty much similar, but they're like in the 70s type of cars.
Mm-hmm.
Us Texas, we ride luxury or maybe some old school on swingers pretty much.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody else pretty much copying in the West Coast. They ride like real small rims. They sit low to the ground on switches or whatever.
Yep.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like everybody got different flavors.
That's right.
Man, it's nothing not. I can't say nothing is out of style, but you like what you like. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It'll
But
catch
the
back
game
on.
has definitely been elevated with 3-piece wheel, brush face, steering wheel to match. I mean,
Swap.
8 years ago it wasn't even that serious. Now, man, you can't even really come out with and not have that.
But it was getting serious, like in 11.
Nice too, man. Cause I like how he put his box together. That mud real nice too, man.
Who box you talking about?
Oh yeah, Life with Ice. Yeah, I tried to reach out to my boy. He was gonna be my other sneak peek guest, but he didn't get back with me. I think he was at work. Cause that boy be working. He always on the move. That little young brother got a couple businesses and he be on the move.
Oh yeah, he trying to get that paper, man. We gotta pay for these parts, man. These parts are not cheap no more.
No, I think that boy right now got about over. I think when I did the math, that boy got about 60K in that box already.
God, in a box?
Yeah, in a box.
I got it too, boy. Redo.
I believe you.
Like when it come down to Ruby, I tell everybody asks, man, how much you got in Ruby? And I don't even tell them. I say, honestly, I don't even know because I done redid stuff 2 and 3 times. Like, I don't even try to count it.
Yeah, I remember back in the day, whenever this was before 2008. You know what? I guess the late 90s all the way to 2010 or whatever. Man, only thing you needed to do is just find your car with a good body, maybe like 1,500 and no more than 2 racks.
Yep.
Get some decent rims. It don't matter what rims they are. Maybe for like a rack with tires. Get you a system for like $5,000. If you want to get the interior done, it's no more than like 1,500.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you pretty much have like maybe under $7,000 in your car, man.
Look,
you
man, you can ride prime down on some rims, and you was still you was like, dang, you doing it back then, man. Now, dude.
I want to go back to the $7,000 though.
I have a couple cars right now. I don't have 7 in them, but I have a few cars. I have some racks in them. One of them was like blown apart again. Yeah. Like you said before, you get a car, you get it going, take it off, get it back going, take it off again.
Mm-hmm. And two, I gotta give my flowers. I gotta give my flowers to Chevy all day, Mr. 2021 best box at Texas Whip Fest, man. Cause I've been with bro before he even got any paint on that car, bro. And man, when I seen what all my guy went through and everything, and trying to get it ready for before Pops died, and it didn't happen, but Pops got to see some stages of it, but not see the finished product. That was well deserved.
Dang, I wish it took a. I gotta look at that car again. Yeah, you did your thing, man.
Yes, sir.
And what's so crazy, man, I tell you, old school, like, bro, you can see so many different videos of it on Instagram, Facebook, even on YouTube. Everybody camera catches that color orange different. Like, even my camera, when I was out there before anybody really got to do anything, see it, I filmed it, and even on my video is different from everybody else's. Like, that orange is ridiculous.
Yeah, y'all talking about Chevy all day, Bob?
Yeah.
Hey, man, you got the boy Ryder the Phoenix who couldn't have came up with a better name.
I appreciate it, bro.
That motherfucker pressure.
Thank
Sure,
you.
Man, you got to give them the backstory on that, bro. You got to
Yo,
give
what's
them
going on with
backstory
what's going on with that car, man? Real quick.
Bro, well, I got
What?
this car done in Beaumont, man. They painted it silver. It was Quicksilver, man. We call it Quicksilver with a blue pearl. Man, boys, we put money in it. Not that much though, but you know, I like to build on a budget. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm a working man. That money go slow, go fast. But you know, I build my stuff up piece by piece, man. So I buy a piece, put a piece, buy a piece, and then I bring it all to you and put it together for me. Anyway, like bro told you, got the rims come off, ding the fender. So I'm towing it to another shop in Beaumont. It's on the tow truck, not on the flatbed, but it's on the tow truck. The wheel come off of that and they say, no, my car is swerving and fall off the tow truck. All right, cool.
Man, that's terrible.
Yeah,
man.
I done been through a lot with that car, bro. Car done set for a year. I done been through a lot, bro. But I tell you what, man, it's finally done, and I know Pop smiling down on it, man.
Yes, sir.
What year's your box?
That joker.
What year's that box you have all day?
My box is an 83, man, but we did the Euro Clip 90 on the front, but I kept the tail lights with the 83.
Yeah, those tail lights, they pretty much something else. They pretty much like the old style tail lights.
Yes, sir.
Like, I kind of always like those, you know.
Like those, man. And so it will be seen at Box Extravaganza, by the way. That's one of the cars that'll be displayed there. And that right there is for the culture. It's an art show. Art meets Caprice. So we're celebrating the Box Chevy that night, 77 through 90. And what it is a red carpet event. You have to dress up. You're going to come in, take pictures on the red carpet. Got a violinist playing on the red carpet. Then when you go in, I got DJ King Supreme on there. He's a Box Chevy owner too. Okay. And we'll have a low rider, a slab, big rim box, maybe a racing box, some other few surprises. And it's going to be displayed as art. I got waitresses serving hors d'oeuvres and champagne. And you're going to look at these cars like it's art. And then if you get the VIP ticket, I got a vodka sponsor. Shout out to Timeless Vodka. You can get mixed drinks plus some other food. And shout out to my boy Swag. You're going to get a swag bag. And it's going to be a night of celebration, man. We're going to celebrate the Box Chevy. You don't want to miss it. For the culture, we're going to try to elevate the culture. We go to car shows every week, every weekend. But this is for the grown and sexy right here. So
when is it again?
October 16th, Houston, Texas at Sandman Studios. You can get your tickets at Eventbrite.
I want to make sure everybody heard that. Let me see. Was that what day? Let me see. October. What day of the week is that?
That's a Saturday.
October 16th. I gotta figure the way to get down there.
Oh, and I'm gonna go ahead and give you the exclusive. I wasn't gonna let it out the bag, but I'm going to let it out the bag now. Okay. We will be giving away. We will be raffling off a Box Chevy at Box Extravaganza. So you have a chance to win a Box Chevy.
I might be ineligible because I interviewed y'all. I should have came on with no face, man. But oh well, just in case I won. So what you have to do to get into the raffle?
The raffle, the tickets will be, you pay your $25 for your ticket. What I do is take your name, your information, and I send you your number, your ticket, or however many tickets you buy. And that night, we'll draw it live. So you have a chance to drive the Box Chevy away, clean title and everything.
Oh man, that is nice, man.
But if you're not, you don't have to be present to win. But we'd love to have you there. You got 10 days to get it to wherever you're going, but you have 10 days to get it shipped to wherever you are, or you come get it. But
what year is that box anyway? Can you say?
What year?
Can you say what year it is?
It's a 1988. Four-door ball here like Phoenix.
Oh, sure. It really don't matter what box it is. Them boxes are hot right now.
It's real solid. It's real solid. So, yeah, $25 can get you a box.
Sure, I've been low key, some kind of, sort of, but not really looking at a box. But it gotta be at the right price or whatnot. But if I can $25
may be the price. You might get you one for $25.
I'm at to get with you, man. Then I need to find somebody to give away some rims, man. I'll be in the house, man.
I also sell rims too. CAD Global. I sell
Okay.
rims, grills, whatever you need.
See, grown and sexy, huh? I got a tuxedo too. I got to see if I can get down there. Then
Come on through.
we can make that happen. So,
Yes, sir.
Southern Chevy, tell us about these Monte Carlos you got. I wasn't gonna let that go, man. You know that.
Tell him.
Don't be shy.
He done got quiet.
Oh, where your sound at? Your sound. You on mute? Your sound gone.
He done fell asleep or something.
Let's see what's going on with his sound. What the heck? Let's see what's going on. I guess he gonna come out and come back in. Hang on one. Okay. All right, Swag. What you got in the works right now since you been quiet for a little bit?
Oh no, man! I just been letting y'all get off, man. That's all it is, man. You gotta listen. You feel me? I'm just listening, picking up on whatever I can pick up on. But I got I got the budget bill just straight out the mud. I got that coming, and I ain't dropped no videos in a minute because I know I don't want to keep posting the same video. But I got the straight out the mud coming, and I got Griselda coming.
All right, can y'all hear me now?
I literally.
Oh yeah, we can hear you.
Oh yeah, okay.
Man.
Yeah, take the flow now. You can take.
Yeah,
the flow.
man. You know them phone calls kept coming in. I kept trying to delete it. But yeah, man, messing with Swag, man. He called me over there for something, man, and so I said he was like, "Oh,
make sure you tell the truth."
hold on. I'm gonna tell her how it went." So he's showing me his cousins and stuff. So I'm seeing this gray one over to the side out the corner of my eye. So I was like, "Well, bro, what's up with this?" "Oh, nah, man, somebody already bought that. They coming tomorrow to get it." So I'm like, "Okay." So Swag showing me something else, but I'm steady looking over here at that one. So I was like, "Hey, bro, well, what you selling it to him for?" "Man, you don't want that, man. If you want one, I'll get you one."
Dang.
Bruh, what you selling that one for? He ain't want to. I really forced his hand. I had literally took the phone out of his hand. I said, "Bro, what's your cash app?"
He said, let me see your phone. Nope. You said, what's your cash app first? And then you was like, man, let me see your phone. Cause I was, I was, somebody was supposed to be.
your sound down.
No,
over
I think he in the back. Yeah, I think he in the back. There he's driving.
Car, and I was trying to be a man of my word, so I called Buddy, and I was like, "Bro, you gonna come get the traffic, man? I'm in traffic." But he snatched my phone.
Let's see, I can finish it, but yeah, pretty much.
Man,
he in traffic, but he called the dude and was like, he was like, "Man, buddy, you coming to get the car, or whatever, yada yada," because I'm over there literally trying to force take the car from him. So pretty much what I did was I took his phone and I see his cash app, so I hurried up and took my phone on top of it and got his cash app and sent him the money. I said, "Bam," put the phone back in his pocket. I was like, "Yeah, that's mine now." And it just started from there. So then I think he went to New York and when he got straight, I think that was when he went and got straight out the mud. So he came back. So I'm like, okay, you got another one. So I'm on Facebook. Me and him, we going back and forth on Facebook Market, just seeing different cars for sale. So I found one this time. I ain't say nothing to him. I ain't say nothing to my bro. So I said, I'm gonna ease down here and get it, because if one thing I know, he'll run down there and get it. So man, I ran down there and got that one. And ever since then, it was like I bought that one in right outside of Tampa, and then wind up getting another one. Then went back down to Tampa again, 3 streets over from where I bought the first one, and bought another one, and it just started becoming. Then people started hitting me up, "Man, I got an MC, man, if you want it, man, for a parts car." And now I'm like 6 deep.
Yeah, I saw the pictures on the shop a while back. I'm like, God dang.
It wasn't even supposed to go that far, man. And then it just wound up happening. Like I took one in for a homegirl of mine that she was getting messed over. Then when I started looking at it, it was just Swag knew the person that used to have it before, and it wasn't it. So I decided to switch bodies with her. And sometimes now, like my last video I put out, why did I even take this car? But you know what? Think about it. I'm gonna do it.
Oh man, y'all
Yes,
wow,
indeed.
boy.
So yeah,
You need to do a giveaway, man. One of these MCs, man.
I got one of these MCs gonna be nice, man. Well, I
know,
can't let
man.
the cat out the bag, but one of these gonna be nice.
Sure. Oh yeah, man. We can't wait.
Cause really, I just plan on honestly keeping one of the hard tops, one of the T tops, and the T top aero coupe. Some of the rest of the ones I don't think I'm gonna hold on to, and one of them I got something special. So yeah, I ain't gonna have them all. All of them ain't gonna stay in my possession because I can't drive all these cars.
So what's your favorite Monte Carlo since you have all the body styles?
I'm gonna say the T tops, but then I haven't got to drive my aero coupe yet. But I think the T top aero coupe that's the one I'm really liking the most. But I'm gonna tell you, if I could switch it all, I just be in love with a ball head Monte Carlo, because them T tops they get hot in it, boy. That sun beaming down on that glass, bruh. So yeah, and they the most ones that you gotta do the most work with because of rain get behind them weather stripping and get the rotting and stuff. Like my white one that's that spray away. Now luckily that one ain't have no rust on it. The red one I got, that one got some, and then the aero coupe I got to replace everything on the top T-top part of it.
Oh yeah, I mean I always like those T-tops, but if water get behind there after a while and dirt, you're gonna have issues.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Like you said before, I go with a nice ball head, man. Just a regular.
So honestly, after the one come back from Sprayway, I'm getting back on the box. Like Ruby got some more stuff got to get done. Me and Chevy all day in the works for that one. And then I got to bring Christine back because, I mean, that started the channel. So it'll be only right to bring the ball head back. Don't know what color I'm going to do because I'm going to tell you, I'm candy boy crazy. I'm like a fat kid because I got to have number candy on all mine. And then too, I made about it. Every car gonna come out candy just because certain people in my city said candy is dead. I don't know how they say candy is dead, but they said candy is dead, so I'm putting it in their face.
I mean, that candy paint not cheap, man, at all.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, I'm dealing with a company now that's they used to be hand to hand with House of Color and they stuff all I use in it's not that expensive. Yeah, it's not that expensive. Matter of fact, hell, I tell everybody it's Eurochem. And if anybody want to get it, all you gotta do is go to the coating store, and man, it's like between them and Tamco paint, they like the two top people right now as far as affordability getting paint. I think the coating store / Eurochem, I think they're a little bit cheaper than Tamco, but I know they're like neck and neck because the coating store done went up a little bit on their prices. So I want to say they both like neck and neck.
And Hot Shots out of Florida too. They got good prices too.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember when I went to school for paint and body. I remember those prices on candy paint itself. They was interesting, man.
Because I'm gonna tell you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, man. Like that wing. When I don't know if you see my story when I posted that wing. That's House of Color, and Sprayway just fixed my wing for me, and he shot that House of Color, and I fell in love with that color. But man, the price for that by the quart and that color discontinued. Woo! I'm like, man. So. That House of Color.
Man. Oh yeah, I see you came back, Swag. You good?
Oh yeah, man. I'm in traffic. It's acting up on me. That's all.
Be like that, man. Be like that. Yeah, I remember back in the day on Candy Paint, it'll run you like 5 racks.
5 easy. That's what I
Yeah.
paid for my MC.
That's not even the dough jams or nothing. That's just the outside back then. If you want the dough
Mhm.
jams, it's gonna be like
I ain't even
7,500
look.
back then.
I can't tell the price, but I ain't even got that in Ruby paint job
Now I'm
with
talking about back in the
material
old days,
and
you know what I'm
gear.
saying?
No,
Hey
I'm
man,
saying
that ain't
I'm
nobody
under that.
business, man. That
I'm
ain't
under that
nobody.
price.
I'm
Shit,
on
that's
there
great.
too.
Yeah, and he
And
got
the
candy too.
PPG.
Yeah.
It's PPG.
Oh man. So that the paint that you're talking about, is that oil based or water based on the paint? Do you know?
Honestly, I think it's water based. I think it's
He
water
don't
based. I'm
know.
not really sure. I'm not
Good
really sure.
swag.
Look, I walk
It's
in the
just
store and
clean.
just
It's
pick a
just
color.
clean. Just know it's clean. That's all he does.
I was just wondering back there. I know some of the
Good
people. I
swag,
know some
wow,
of
man.
the. I know some of the paint companies not using that much oil in the paint no more. I
Yeah.
was wondering, you know, what they're putting in it nowadays.
Yeah,
Hmm.
they'll try to water the paint down though. For
They
real.
putting
You
that
gotta
cut
put
on it.
Yep.
Putting that cut on it.
They
Okay.
put that cut
yeah,
on
they
it,
put
man.
that gun on
It ain't raw no more.
it. Right, straight up.
It ain't pure.
It ain't pure. It ain't
Right.
pure.
Got that lax up in there. Oh man,
Yes,
that
sir.
is
Yes,
well,
sir.
boy.
But I
Golly.
think I think the best paint job I done seen got to be Chevy all days, bro. Cause like that color, man. Cause first thing a person gonna say, "Oh man, that's tangerine." It ain't tangerine. Like I'm his brother, and I don't even know. That's the crazy
Hey,
part. Like
you not.
the
That's the
way he
key to
mixed
it.
it.
You
Like
can't give out all the secrets like that, bro.
like man, that orange is just something. It do something stupid, bro, in that sun.
Yeah, you got
I
one
haven't
of
seen an
you got
orange like it.
yeah, you got one of one paint jobs, man.
Yes, sir. And I'm coming to Mississippi. They're my brothers right there, though. Hey, swag. I try to swag on the funds. That's family, man. So I'm coming to Mississippi, and we bringing the box. I got to ride with my brothers on the coast down there.
You
So
got to, man. Anything else would be uncivilized.
yes, sir.
And especially
Where
where
y'all
Swag
from? It's
got
at the
with his
bottom,
uncle.
right? Gulfport or whatnot.
Man,
Yeah,
the
Gulfport,
water, man.
Okay,
Biloxi,
We
it's
okay.
on
all
the
the same.
water.
It's just like going like if you get in on the beachfront of Florida and just riding the beachfront. Everything is, you in 15 minutes you could be in Biloxi, and in 5 more minutes you done crossed over into Gulfport. 10 more minutes you over in the next city, but it's all on the beachfront. So yeah, everything side by side. But yeah, we
Sure,
at
that's
the
all right,
very
y'all.
bottom, Hurricane Alley.
Mm-hmm.
So what's going on? Tell us about Ruby, man. Ruby was one of those early boxes. You know, when you two kind of came out with the car wise, man, Ruby was killing it, man.
Oh yeah. Oh
She's
What was
yeah.
the
still
inspiration
killing
behind
it.
that
He don't
car?
drive it.
Mm-hmm. Woo-woo.
That car there, man, shout out to my boy Chef Phantom, 3 Square Phantom.
OG.
Man, he been in the game in a while. Matter of fact, if you go back and look on something, no, he ain't never, yeah, Chevy all day, he ain't never put that one on YouTube, did he? I don't think he ever put that one. I
I
don't
don't know
think
if
that
he
one
put
ever
that
made it
one.
to YouTube.
Nah, I think he had the
But
white one.
yeah, the Phantom. Yeah, he had Phantom on YouTube. But
Mm-hmm.
that one there, it was just my brother looked out for me because he knew what went on with my ball head, the same thing that happened to Chevy all day's ball head. And man, I was crushed. And I was like, man, I don't know if I'm gonna mess with it. So he just called me up out the blue. He was like, man, I'm getting out the game. And I was like, what you talking about? He was like, man, I'm done with the boxes. I'm giving you first deal. And I was like, first dibs at what? I say, because I'm knowing really as long as he done been in the game, he ain't about to get rid of that car. And he was like, yeah, man, I'm getting rid of it. Boom. So I was like, all right. I was like, well, what you want it for? So he told me 35. So man, I hustled up to 35, shot out to Jacksonville to go get it. And man, when I got there, it was so many extra parts. I mean, he was just loading my truck up and the box with stuff, got it up on the trailer. So, gave him the money, boom, gave me the title, and he gave it in the envelope. So somehow I must have messed around and left it in the trunk. So
Oh shit.
I get back. So I'm taking everything out the car, man, and this just how my brothers is. They just some real brothers, and he was one of the first people with Southern Chevy Riders too. And when I opened the trunk, the same envelope I gave him the money for the 35 was still in the trunk, along with
What?
the title. So I called him back. I said, bro, you know you messed around and set the money back in the trunk when we were putting stuff in. He was like, nah, no, I didn't. I said, yeah, you did. I got the envelope in my hand. He said, nah, bro, that's you, man. The car's yours.
What?
So he blessed me with Ruby, and man, that's how I kept it the same name because he the one named Ruby. I just kept going with it, and he just told me if I ever get ready to sell it, he want first dibs to get it. Which now he's been trying to get it. It's kind of hard because little Chevy Rider don't want to up it. so yeah, like I told him, I said it's out my hands, little Chevy Rider here now, and trying to get him to sell something, man, because he took it from me. He told me real quick, God, Ruby don't belong to me.
I got to give it to you boys in Mississippi, man. When it comes to Box Chevys, man, y'all, woo. I don't know what it is, but every time a Box Chevy come out of Mississippi or somewhere close to the area, it always just smack you upside your head, like, go hard, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of them that came out, and it's a lot more that don't even really get seen, you know, that people that ain't on Instagram and stuff, and just like they call some of the neighborhood OGs and legends in some of the car world in some of these neighborhoods that don't even come out. It's some stuff out here in these woods, man. It definitely is, and that's the woods of everywhere in Georgia and Mississippi and Alabama and Louisiana, down there as Brandon is saying, that boot down there in the swamp. Man, it's some stuff around here that don't never get seen. That's clean as all get out.
You know, sometimes you don't want to broadcast. You want to kind of keep it to the area that you want to be in, you know?
Yep.
Golly. So I know I guess eventually you're going to go. I guess eventually you're probably going to refresh it a little bit later on.
Yeah, I done thought about it. It's always gonna stay pretty much on the same color. I mean, right now she got to get resprayed because I did some foolishness stuff in the shop.
Boy.
Yeah, swag was bad at me.
Yeah, you was bad at me. You wanted to be bad at somebody. He took it out.
So that's why really everybody ain't got to really see Ruby. I done kind of messed Ruby up. But, you know, they done seen her here and now, but I don't let Ruby stay out too long. You know, eyelash missing and stuff like that. So I got to get back right.
You got a reputation to keep up, man.
It's minor. It's gonna be fixed. So I just haven't took it back up there to the master. But
So what's in Ruby right now? What's the heartbeat in there right now?
Right now is LS60, which probably I got so many motors, man. Like I got old school motors, new school motors. I got a LSA supercharged motor that's sitting over on the ground. I got another 6.2 motor. Man, I got engines, transmissions. Just I be in my head trying to figure out which one is supposed to get what, and I haven't even made my mind up if I'm gonna pull the motor out of Ruby and put something else in, or if one of them other motors wind up going to another project. I have no idea, but I know the remix really it's gonna come. It's gonna come real soon because I got to get it right for my boy for Chevy all day. So that when we're gonna do something nice with the interior and let it roll.
Oh yeah, that's facts on that. I know my Oldsmobile, I'm gonna eventually do an LS swap. I've been talking about it for the last 3 years, but every time it kind of come around, either I buy another car or some other stuff might come up. But I was pretty much gonna put like a regular 5.3 in there, but in the back of my head, I'm like, you know what? It'll be nice to have an LSA up in there. I got the room for it in the Oldsmobile.
Yeah,
but those prices are kind of interesting, you know.
Oh yeah, they are, and this will be my first time dealing with it. I've never dealt with it. I mean, it can't be no more harder than putting the LS in, and the LS was easy. But I got to do my research on the LSA part, so that's why I ain't in too much of a rush. But as of right now, I said that LSA is going in that T-top Arrow coupe, but who knows? It might wind up in Ric Flair. It might wind up in the Chevelle. I have no idea. Just
I know
when
you
I
bought
get
it.
to it.
I know you bought the LSA like a while back. I know you kind of been sitting on it, but I know the prices are pretty much not the same no more since then, I believe.
No, I recently just got that LSA not too long ago, a few weeks ago. But it came with a nice price tag with some stuff I had to trade to get it. But yeah, like
shoot.
now, if you could get the LSA just by itself, like before, you used to get that thing for like $700, like $600-700. I think Brandon was selling them at one time like $700, and it was already the problem that was wrong with them at first was fixed. But now, yeah, they were like $3 grand, $4 grand, depending on what you get it off of, versus a Camaro, versus a Vet, versus
You said
a
LSA?
CTSV.
You said LSA?
The top part, not the motor, but the actual supercharger
okay.
part.
I'm about to say.
Yeah.
Better cash out there, boy.
Because I'm gonna tell you.
Hey, I was waiting on them to finish. Like, damn, wait a minute, because
I'm like, shoot, give me two of them, boy.
Yeah. The actual supercharger part, they were going cheap because it was a big recall on them. It was a big recall on them. So when GM sent them, when a car brought in one with the recall LSA, they just completely took it off, set it to the side, discarded it. They wasn't worried about it, and put them on a brand new one on and sent them back out the door. So it was a lot of them laying around. Back then, I wish I would have grabbed one, but I didn't. So, but now I mean, them LSAs, you can put them on anything.
Oh,
I think that boy,
sure
Anthony Griffin on YouTube, he got one on a 5.3, and I think like we talked about DeMarcus Callaway. Shout out to him. He done did it on a 6.0, and he done redid Sky so many times. I think he on 3.0, 4.0. I don't even know what's up under his hood now, but I know he done did it.
Ain't no telling, man. I gotta look into that, man. If I can find the top part of it, the other part would be easy to get, man. The motor and all that good stuff.
Like right now, I done seen like 2 of them up on eBay that was like $2,500, and it came with everything, which wasn't too bad of a deal. I would jump on it if I was really in the market of looking for another one. So they out there not too extremely high.
Yeah, I guess for me, I pretty much want to have everything together. But if I have to like separate it, it is what it is. But I prefer to just get the whole thing and just drop it in. Get somebody to drop it in there.
Right.
But I know they taxing them boys on the whole motor and the transmission, man.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm seeing boys doing 5.3 swaps and getting taxed 10 grand, and I'm like, how, Sway? But these folks out there paying it.
Hey, I can't knock the hustle whoever doing it, man. But I wish I would, man, pay 10 racks for a regular 5.3. Man, it better have it better have a billet, aluminum, everything in there, man.
Man, I better be able to fly.
Yeah.
Better have some 4G autos that come with it, steering wheel, everything come with it.
Right.
10 racks for a 5.3, man. Them boys getting hustle, man.
Hey, man, if they knew better, they'd do better. But
we should, they sure should.
And that's pretty much why I documented my whole swap. And now I do a whole lot of things better when I go back and look at them videos. Time has went past, I know more and whatever, but that was I tried to leave a good blueprint that I could for a lot of people. And a lot of people told me it worked out good for them, watching my videos, and they got them through their swaps. So I'm proud of that, because I never thought one person will watch anything.
Me neither.
We'll be doing it well.
Sure, it only take like one person to see it, and next thing you know, it spreads like wildfire. I mean, wildfire. They'll tell somebody, say, man, such got this on this, and next thing you know, hey, you didn't blew up or got some views.
Right.
Yep. Cause that's what I did. I took a fall back so my brothers can build up. So I was jumping on their channels and study trying to help promote them and get them up, because I love to see my brothers rolling. I'm trying to fall back and be
Hey
like
man, we
Slim
supposed to we
behind the
supposed to be
camera.
beefing, man. Let them think we still beefing, man. You messing up, man. These
Oh, shoot, the
people,
cat is out the bag. Dang.
yeah, you know they don't see us together doing no videos. It got to be a problem.
Oh
Yup. You
man,
know,
I'm just look.
God,
I
dog.
ain't being Bird, man. I'm gonna be Slim in the background.
He the richest one though.
Yeah, it is.
For real.
I mean, Slim got it. I mean, Slim do his thing, but you don't hear about it. You know,
That's
he low.
it.
Here
More
comes the
money.
rain. That's it.
Man, Slim so low, he don't even know he low, man. Until somebody tell him, man.
It is.
That's what I like
Yes,
about that cat.
indeed.
So, Swag, since you kind of talking a little bit more, but what's going on with your car?
I'm just really my rims was like 4 weeks out. That was 2 weeks ago. So my rims for my car should be in Florida on the 28th, and it'll probably be done shortly after that. But it ain't that. I'm just waiting on my car. I got a LT1 in it right now, but I got a LS2 with a supercharger that I'm putting in it when I get it back down here or whatever. Because the guy he's so real, man. He was like, man, if you got somebody else that'll put the motor in, man, I advise you to do that. Ain't nothing wrong with my motor, but I just felt like I couldn't go to no car show and pop my hood and be respected the same way as somebody would with a LS versus LT1, even though my shit might run harder than somebody else's. But I put the LS motor in there for the look or whatever, and so I can get loose. But like I said, I redid the whole car. I got 26 by 12, 9-inch lip in the rear. It's gonna be
Wait.
dumping. Like I got my whole frame modified. You know how the race cars be with them big slick tires on the back where they be like, I can't explain it. You'll have to see it, but I got a hefty bag in that joint. So you ain't gonna see that car
Man,
too
you
much
ain't
unless
playing.
I'm getting paid. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what my channel was based on, the expensive way to do it and you doing it yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I got that. Then with with the straight out the mud, I just got a crate 350 in it. It ain't nothing major. I ain't do nothing to the suspension or nothing like that because everything was still working. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it type deal. But I'm gonna put some 24s on that. I was hoping I ain't have to get my frame notched, but if I do, then I'm gonna do everything necessary to have it riding right. Because a lot of guys around here, they don't do nothing but paint their car, put some rims on it, put some music in it. They don't touch their motor. They don't do none of that. So my frame is painted. Like everything is redone on the Griselda. But with the budget build, I got the frame powder coated and stuff like that. I ain't do nothing too major. It still was expensive, but at the end of the day, anybody could put a car together if you doing it yourself.
I mean, I ain't knocking on boys that just put the rims and some music together, and not touch the motor. You got to start somewhere.
No.
Oh, you are?
I'm knocking them.
Well, I'm saying keeping it positive, man.
Why I had to cut you off because the reason why I'm knocking them is just like somebody with one of these females with a fake Gucci purse. If you don't know better, then you're gonna be like, okay,
Oh shit.
no, we ain't doing none of that. We ain't doing none of that. I ain't condoning none of that.
Look, he in his Kevin
Don't
Sanders
put no
mode.
rims and get your car painted and act like you just spent the bag on your car. You ain't spend no bag on no car, bro. You ain't even spent 10,000 on it. And if you probably be right at 10,000 because the rims are so high right now. So nah, we knocking that. We knocking all that because there's a lot of dudes around here. I ain't gonna say no name. I ain't beefing with nobody, but these guys put these cars together to sell them to get other cars. We ain't selling our cars to buy other cars together. We putting them together as they come.
Ooh.
SS guy?
SS who?
Hold on now. Oh, y'all relax, man.
No, we ain't say no names.
Chill out, man.
It's friendly.
Chill out, y'all. Hold on. Okay.
Nah,
It's
nah.
really kind
Y'all,
of.
I don't need no
one
beef
of,
coming. I don't need no beef coming my way, you know.
Nah, that's one inside joke me
No,
and him
most
we always use with each other.
Okay.
One thing about it, I got you. Whatever, however it works. But it ain't nothing like that. It's just guys be around here with a lot of and they'll come at you for no reason. Don't even, boy, my suspension costs more.
Dang, Gasper, you cutting out, my man.
I didn't get them. Hey, Interstate 10 tearing them up.
Boy, he been riding for a long time, dude.
Oh, that's swag, bro. He stay behind that wheel. I don't know who do more driving, me or him.
Boy, I don't know what swag going, but he going somewhere.
It's easy to hit a sitting duck. It's hard to hit a moving target. But yeah, these guys be capped out, man. Like I be trying to get them to understand, man. Like it ain't even about that. Like you trying to be in competition with a ghost. You can't.
So he been quiet for a long time. This dude over here letting them have it, man.
That's swag, bro. Hey, man,
swag,
it be so funny. And look, and then don't let his cousin Whoa 2 times be around. Oh man, them two, man, on his channel, bro. It be so funny, man. It be so funny, them two. Yeah, you definitely have to do an interview with Swag and his cousin Whoa, man. You gonna be crying all the whole interview.
Man, that is crazy. Yeah, speaking of you just putting something together, I mean, back in the day, that's how we kind of got started. But like you said before, around like 2010 or 11, it got crazy. You had to have your rims with the steering wheel and all that stuff.
Yes,
now you can't even have a good 350 in your car. You got to have an LS in there.
Yeah, it's like
at
LS
least.
is the new standard now. That's
you can't
the
have
bare
a 5.3
minimum
in there no more. you get laughed at having a 5.3 in your car, man. A regular 5.3. You got to have something done to a cam or something, you know.
Yep, you got to have a stick in it. I mean, it's just crazy the way it's done been elevated so much. But that's what me and bro used to talk about so much back in the day. Many nights on the phone, man. And because I'm gonna tell you, bro, up north Chicago, bro, they didn't give us no love, none whatsoever. Boy, they ripped our heads off.
So, are they riding Caprice? Are they riding Box Chevys? Or are they doing something else?
Oh man, Chi-Town, they say they the Box Chevy capital. That's what they say. And man, they got them up there. It's starting to look like overseas now. Overseas coming hard with Box Chevys now.
Middle East, boy, they got them over there.
Oh, they driving the price up then. Okay.
Yeah,
man,
I was over
East,
there. They got them, bro.
I mean,
they love
clean.
They love Chevys over there.
Man, them over there in the Middle East side, I follow a lot of people from the Middle East over there. And man, when I tell you them things like they came off GM assembly line.
Yes, sir.
Hey, if you got the
and they just riding hubcap, white wall hubcaps.
Yeah. they've been had them. I was over there in 2003, man, and they were riding them then, cleaning in Bahrain, in Kuwait. Yeah, they drive them, man. They love them GMs. They love them.
The Middle East, they like the big cars, period,
they
man.
Love them. They love them.
I know this is not a GM, but I remember when Ford started making Crown Vics like in 2011, the Middle East was still getting them like for a couple years later, like brand new.
Yep.
What was one of them like, how you get a 2012 or 13 Caprice and a Marquise over there? They don't even make them over here. They over there. They just buying them.
Yeah, because I think then they finally changed the Caprice name to, was it Holden or something like that?
Oh, that's on Australia.
That's Australia. Yeah, they changed the name of it and all. Then they brought it back as the police car, which that ain't nothing but really the SS.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
They had the Pontiac version first, then they started making that. Then they brought the SS back over here. I'm like, it's the same car.
The only thing I think they messed up when they moved the SS, and then when they started making it so small, more compact, and I was like, yeah, y'all done killed it now.
I mean, GM was going downhill pretty much anyway. Like we were saying last night about the trademarking thing with the logo.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had a window of opportunity there once upon a time ago to a certain extent.
Cause I really would love to see GM come back. GM got the answer for this Hellcat and Demon, but they haven't done it. I'm like, come on now, y'all just gonna let Dodge just take the reins and run with it? Cause I know y'all could come up with something that could top that Hellcat and Demon, but they ain't never came out with nothing.
They playing around, man. They need a bit. They need like a big car, like a rear wheel drive car.
And what's so crazy now? What is it? What used to be the last big car? What Cadillac? I don't even know. I don't even know all of them. DTS was the last big Cadillac, wasn't it?
Yeah, I believe so. I think it turned into
now,
something else or whatever.
And now they're so small, and then now all the Cadillacs that you see beside the CTSV, all them V6s now. They ain't even V8s no more, unless you get an Escalade.
Yeah, I was who I was talking to. It was one of my guests. We was talking about that once upon a time ago. I thought all the VTSVs were V8s until they said, "Hey, this got a V6," and I'm like, "What the heck?"
Oh yeah, the regular CTSs. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the VTSV. That's what I meant to say.
Oh, okay.
I thought they had like LSs in there, but a lot of them had V6s in there.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I'm like, damn. I guess I only made them for like a X amount of years or whatever. I guess they all supercharged.
Oh, gotcha.
But yeah,
I know that's how the new Cadillacs are now. All them like turboed and supercharged V6s now.
Yep. Yeah, GM just need like a big old car that's wheel drive with some type of I think it's LT1 now. I did the new LT1. Yeah. They need something like that, like a fast car.
Oh yeah.
They'll shut all that challenge stuff down, man. They'll shut their charging stuff down, dude.
Dodge killing shit right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Mopar everywhere out here, boy.
Man, Dodge done took that plug out the wall and ran with it. It ain't looking back.
I'm telling you, I know they're gonna stop doing the Hellcat. I know they're gonna stop putting V8s in certain cars in a minute. They put pretty much a Hellcat motor down there, everything except a minivan.
Yep.
I think for some reason, I think they're gonna do it, man, before it's over with, dude.
It's coming.
Yeah, they got that Hellcat motor in ain't it
the Rango?
The Rango.
Yep.
Trackhawk, ain't that what it's called?
Yeah, the Trackhawk.
Yeah.
That's it.
Nah,
but now for a lot of them kids that's 20 and 21 and all that, I mean, now that's their version of a muscle car now. All these scat packs, starting that scat pack and going up. That's their version of it. Now they ain't got to turn no wrench, go to the lot, buy it. If they wreck it, go back and get another one.
It is.
If they break it, as long as it's still on the warranty, hey, you can get it fixed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of us had like blood, sweat, and tears on this car. Something break, we got to pay for it, man.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I used to be a Dodge boy at one time, and I had the SRT8 Magnum, and then I traded in because it was just too fast at the time for me, and then I dropped down to the RT. Yeah, I think was it the RT or the R/T, one of them, and then I left Dodge and came back to Chevy. So I was over there for a small period of time back in. Matter of fact, that was right around when I met Swag, so I want to say that was like 07, 08. Yeah, I was a Dodge boy one time back then when the Magnums was popping.
Oh, that's a fun fact. He used to be in the Dodge gun. If y'all didn't know that, now y'all know. This could have been.
But I'm gonna tell you though, man, my very first car. A lot of people don't know. My very first car was a Box Chevy. I bought a 2-door '84 Impala, but I didn't have the bubble window. I had the regular slat window. Man, I had that car for 2 weeks. Oh, 2 weeks, and I think it ran for a day and a half.
Hey, that was back in the days when they had the knowledge like that. You know what I'm saying? Now we know, man.
If I know what I know now, I wouldn't have never got rid of that car. And that day, I wouldn't have never drove.
I mean, but you wouldn't have been able to get all the other stuff that you have. If you get stuck on one car for so long, you kind of let other stuff kind of get in the way a little bit.
Yep. So.
But some of us will put that car to the side and get something else. But most of the time, we'll be one itis on some of these cars. I'm like, I ain't gonna get that. Let me stick with this one real quick. So speaking of first car, Swag, what was your first one before we get up out of here?
Ford photo Cutlass, the square ones. I had a photo Cutlass with some
G-body?
18s. I mean, if you consider that a G body, then yeah,
Yeah, pretty much it is.
yeah. That I had
I had
a
an
photo
84
Cutlass
Skylard.
with a 305 in it, 305 crate motor.
Oh, sure. I know you probably have some spokes on it, right?
You know it. I had some. I turned 18 years old. I went and bought some 18-inch spokes. Put a brand new 305 in it. I had a 10-inch flip down. I had a little 5-inch screen. I had a PlayStation under one seat, an Xbox under the other seat. I thought I was the man. We riding around playing Grand Theft Auto and watching Scarface.
All day.
Yeah.
So that sounded like there was like 2005 and 2006. Is that kind of correct?
Man, around about 2000, yeah, the end of 2004. I went to prison in 2005. I ain't get out till 2008.
Okay. Yeah, I think back then around that time I had an 80. What year was that Colors? I think I had an 84 Oldsmobile Color Supreme. It was all white with the red velvet interior.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
No, I had a drop down in there too back in the day. I think it was an XO Vision or TV or something like that.
Man, I can't even remember it, but I thought I was the man, though. You couldn't tell me nothing.
Sure, you couldn't tell us nothing with the drop down back in the day, man. And a flip out?
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Man, it was over, dude.
that joke was expensive back then, man.
Oh, yes, indeed the TVs was.
Sure, right now, you can get those like a couple $100, man.
Yeah.
I mean, now, I ain't gonna lie, the way the game is now, I see the car, somebody in an old school car, I forgot what it was, and they had one of the big flip downs, and I looked, I was like, man, we don't even ride them no more, but I was like, hey,
my homeboy
somewhere they
Andrew,
do.
he still got a 15-inch flip down in his car right now.
I be seeing them sometimes. I'm like, boy, this is, hey, it is what it is. As long as it works, man.
Hey, you like it, I love it.
With the DVD player underneath the seat, man.
I had that in my Tahoe for sure.
How many of y'all remember back when they used to put the chandeliers in cars, man?
Oh, yeah,
That was a Mississippi thing, though, bro.
That was crazy.
Oh,
That was a
God, that's
Mississippi
crazy.
thing for sure.
Man, what about the Gucci interior and all that?
Oh, man, you forgot about the crocodile up in there, man.
I know somebody who get ready to do that right now to their car, right now.
Hey,
Right now.
it's a little dude around here with that orange Cutlass
That
at
Louis Vuitton.
Lloyd shop. It got, I don't know if it's real, but it's the pattern.
Man, that's probably like something like that leather, probably, man. Whatever you want to call it, man.
Yeah, you know that real croc gonna cost you, boy. A pair of boots probably $2,500.
I would tell you,
remember back-
Sprayway had me
man.
rolling one day. He
Oh,
told me,
boy.
he said, man, one of your cars, I'm going to bring back the bowler ball paint job. I looked at him. I said, not on mine, dude. I can't
the
run
whole
that
car?
car.
That
Bro,
might
The
go
whole
hard, though.
car.
That
Damn,
might go
Spray.
I
hard.
mean, no, Sprayway might, but I don't think I can pull off the bowler
I
ball
think he
paint
can.
job.
I know he can pull it off, but I know it ain't gonna be on your car, you know.
Man, that junk, you'll be surprised. All it's gonna take is, it's just like you going to buy a pair of shoes. You might not like them until you see somebody else with them on that put a nice outfit together with them, and you be like, damn, them shoes is kind of hard.
But I remember back in the day, them bowling ball paint job, boy, they were hard, though. They were hard back in the day.
Sure, they go hard on the station wagons too, man. Big old Caprice wagon, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a
Sure,
Monte
even-
Carlo
golly.
man.
Yeah, Monte
I don't
Carlo,
want
too.
Nothing but Monte Carlos. Nothing but Monte Carlo SSs. I don't want nothing else.
Nothing else.
Nothing else. No, I take that back. I want like a 70 Chevelle or a 70 drop top Cutlass.
That's it. That's it for me.
Yeah.
Why the drop top colors?
It's it goes back to like Chevy, the real Chevy all day was saying, like you see the guys in the hood, the dope boys or whatever.
Mhm.
And my partner, he had one, and it was candy. It was like a candy. It was a candy cane, not candy, but it was like a color of a candy cane. It was red with the white rally stripes, had the white top with the white guts with the red stitching in it. And I always wanted, and he had them spinners on. He had some dabs on there, some 22s. They look huge on the car. So imagine now, but it always stuck with me. Like if I get another car, that's the car I want. And then my buddy Def Jeff down here that died, he also from Detroit, rest his soul, whatever. He had a blacked out Chevelle, like I think it was the one with the 4 headlights in the front, so whatever year that
man.
was.
Okay.
78
it was blacked out, like everything on the car was black, rims, paint, the headlights was blacked out, everything was blacked out. Like the car was really ahead of its time, but that was another reason why. It'll either be out of it ain't gonna be out of a Chevelle or Colors. Them will be some of my future builds though, like them 2 cars. But I can't find no damn Chevelle for less than fucking 20,000.
Yeah, they kind of went crazy in the last few years. You know, you get lucky every now and then, but you got to have the money on you. You know what I'm saying? So many people want that car like right now. You know,
right? Most definitely. And the Grand National.
Grand National. Oh yeah, I say forget it on the Grand National. It's over for me with that one.
Yo, I actually found one in Florida for like $7,800. So I tell the dude, bro,
what's wrong with it?
I don't know. He just said the car was sitting up. So I'm looking at the pictures. I'm looking. The car is in great shape for what he wants for it. So I'm like, bro, I got the money. What I need to do, where I need to go. He never responded. Down. Next thing you know, the post is back up. He done clinked the car up now, and he wanted more money for the car. I'm like, okay, so
somebody got in his ear.
Yeah, somebody like, man, because I was ready to go. This was before I got on house arrest or whatever. So I'm like, man, I'm ready to go. I think I was telling you about it, Box Chevy.
Yeah.
Dude, it didn't fall through or whatever, and I was kind of upset because I was gonna actually get the car for my brother because that's like my brother's dream car, and I was gonna get the car for him, redo everything on the car and give it to him or whatever, but it didn't work out like that. So it's $7,800. If I see a Grand National for $7,800, man, the flow's falling out of it.
You jumping on that now
everywhere. So I ain't trying to deal with that headache right now because I done dealt with a lot of that. Even though it ain't a big deal, you know, you can't be scared of that type of stuff. That's what you appreciate the car more when you put more time into it. Not even the money, just the time. When you put the time into it, you appreciate it more.
It's personal, you know what I'm saying? Your blood, sweat, and tears in there.
Right.
Sure.
So what about you all day? What was your first car before we ride up out?
Ain't nothing like them boys had. Boy, it was an old 85 Dodge Shadow.
You was rolling though.
Hey, you was riding.
85 Dodge Shadow with some beat in the trunk.
Hey, I bet you were beating the pictures off the wall.
Boy, listen, boy. I wanted to man. The pops was like, nah, that's too much car for you, son. And it was just, he's like, you ain't ready for that right now. So
you got like his pressure, man.
Yeah, it was, man. Pops said nah, so it was nah. And but it came around. Got the box.
That Dodge Shadow, that's a 2-door, right?
Yeah, I had was it 2-door? I think it was 2-door. That one was a 2-door.
Oh, you was Coopish, man. You gotta give a little bit of props. With the hubcaps on and everything, with the beat.
And I was losing hubcaps weekly.
I know you had 10 up in that bad boy, so you were trying to hide from that car, boy.
We were riding, boy.
He was trying to hide.
We were riding, boy. You gotta pay your dues, man. Gotta pay your dues, man.
Look at you now. You got one of the cleanest Box Chevys, if not
the
cleanest Box Chevy.
I appreciate it, bro.
And I ain't even seen it in person, my guy.
You will soon, brother. I promise you.
Oh yeah, I got to see it in real life, man. I got to see it. Man.
Hey, that's what I'm like in real life. I gotta see that motherfucker in real life.
Look, because he done put on for all the Amber Rose boxes. Because you know, in the box community, man, they treat the bald head so bad, bro. They treat the bald head like a redheaded stepchild. And it's all LS. Got to be an LS top. Got to be an LS top. But I remember back in the day growing up, that's all you seen was a bald head or a bro-ham. You really didn't see the LS tops like that.
I don't like them tops on them Box Chevys. Like, for real, I don't.
I never seen the LS till like I was a grown-up, bro. It was all bald head.
For real. Me too. I always thought they did that on their own. Like, I always thought people put tops on them.
Yeah, it is,
I mean, you know, that LS package, man, that's a totally different beast right now. I mean, I know it's just a few extra pieces on there, but they dropped their price up like high, boy.
Listen, they said that's the top of the food chain, but I'm gonna take me a ball head, man. I got love for all of them, man, but that ball head is what I love, bro.
I mean, even
Ball head or no head.
Right. For real.
So
even back in the day, depends on the car that you have. It was bald head. Man, we went ahead and just put a top on it anyway. It's either with the straight top, a half top, or you get the whole top with the lumps in it.
Three humps.
Yeah, 3 humps.
Three humps.
Yeah, my Oldsmobile pretty much suffered through the lumps on it. My uncle had the car first. It's a Regency, of course, Oldsmobile Regency, 98 Regency. It came from the factory with the hat top in the back with the aluminum strip. But like in 95 or 96, he went ahead and put the lumps on the whole thing. Man, that was a big mistake he had. I guess the person that did it, he didn't use the right adhesive. Then when it started raining and stuff, it got underneath the material and it just ate it up.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta get this. I gotta get it fixed.
Put a tornado out on y'all, man. Don't play.
Tornado? What?
Yeah.
My mom had one of those Bill Tornado.
What year? What year? The 80s or the 90s?
I had to go with the ones with the lights that fold out. So that'd be probably an 80s model.
Oh, like the Cadillac, the L Dogs, right?
Yeah. Oh, I can't forget before we skate. Now, my dream car besides a Monte Carlo SS is a 60 Lincoln Continental with the suicide doors on it.
Oh, y'all had one of those back in the day.
They got them out here. I know 2 people with them. Yes, sir.
Man, wait.
Y'all had one. Y'all had a 60. Was it 66 or a 67? But yeah, you gotta make sure all the stuff is working on it. You know what I'm saying? If not, it's gonna be hell to pay, man.
Hey, we replacing everything I get with.
I know. Not even in the Lincolns I bought like back then. The Continentals. I end up buying like the coupes, like the Marks.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad was a Lincoln man.
Suicides, man.
Sure, other than that, the Lincolns, man, they still doing their thing, man. I just y'all can't deal with those prices on them parts right now, man.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy Lincoln right now, but that particular one.
You know, at the end of the day, Ford is high regardless, because that's why I never jumped in the Ford game of aftermarket Ford race and all, because they want their money for it. It's like PC Apple, and it's like they Apple over there on Ford side. When it come down to their race and stuff, they stuff is high.
Man, tell me about it. Right now, the car I was telling you about that I blew it up, put it back together, is my '67 Mercury Cougar that I still have.
Okay.
It's what I started my channel with pretty much back in 2011 or 12. Man, I did that car probably at least 3 times, and right now it's blown apart again.
Dang.
Yeah, I got some change. Speaking of parts, those are very hard parts to get. Period. They finally start making parts aftermarket now, but the part I'm looking for the aftermarket, maybe like a hood. They make everything else now except for the hood.
How you feel about the Marauders?
I used to be in the car business myself for like 8 years. I test drove the prototype when it came out in the Lincoln LT, the pickup truck they had, and also the Blackwood. You know, Fords is very dear to my heart, to be real about it, but I love the Marauders, man.
Yeah. I'm saying, though,
I mean, one day I'll get one.
If you could give them a rate from 1 to 10, what would you rate it?
I don't want to be biased because I'm a Ford guy, but I'll pick one over an Impala.
Okay, right. That's what I wanted to hear.
I mean, I know it sounds ridiculous in a mug in this section. I'm just keeping it real, man.
But the Marauder's a different animal, man.
Right.
Marauder's a different animal. I mean, I'm gonna pick the Chevy, but I get what you're saying.
Right.
Yeah, when I was working at the Lincoln dealership, it was this brother. I don't know what he did for a living. He had 2 of them. One was like a maroon, and the other was like some type of blue. It made it for like a year, but I want a blue one.
Right.
Ooh, that's a rare one. I've never seen a blue Marauder.
I seen a dark like a dark blue.
I forgot what color blue it is, but it made it for like 1 year.
Yeah, I seen the black ones, I think the silver and the maroon ones.
But the maroon ones, you see those all the time, you know, besides the black ones.
Right.
Yeah.
But I know we was talking last night, Southern, about the Impala that you was talking about. The rare color,
yeah.
I know that came out with teal. That's an ugly teal. I think you was telling me, what was the other color that you looking to get?
Oh, the maroon or the black. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know that teal color
It'll
is kind of
probably
like,
be about that maroon.
yeah, that maroon looks so nice on the Impalas, man. But if it come down to it, I'll go with a Marauder all day long.
Okay, that's what
But
I
it
want.
can't be like, I know a lot of people get the cars that kind of mess over them a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want one that's not molested pretty much.
Right.
I do
Right.
just like you. I just jump in there and drive it every now and then.
Yeah, that's some. That's
Mm-hmm.
the one thing you could pull up in and get the same respect as you can in somebody that done redid their whole car.
Yep.
I mean, if I get an Impala, just like you, I'll get what I think it might be like a '96. I'll get a maroon if I want to get like
Man,
an
my
SS.
cousin just sold a '94 Impala SS, turned around and bought a '96 just because it had the shifter in the floor. So I'm like, you traded in the digital dash for the shifter in the floor, baby.
Exactly. I got a 95.
Right.
So,
I
yeah,
would.
I'm gonna keep the column. I was gonna switch. I'm gonna just keep the column shit.
Ah, man, I wouldn't. The column, that shit looks sweet, but you traded in a digital dash
Right
for
for the
color.
analog. Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
for a floor shift. I don't agree with that. It's the
yeah.
same car, yo.
I mean, you know,
Yep.
I mean, us Negroes, we like what we like, but it's just something. I mean, they try to roast you, you know what I'm saying, man? They be trying to talk about, man, your Impala ain't real. You got to call them up,
Hey,
man. Like,
but look,
Well,
we
because they
the
don't
ones that had
know.
to call
Because they
them.
don't know. They
I
don't
was
know.
capping on them like a motherfucker until, because all you know is 96, Tupac, 96, whatever. So I'm
Yep.
capping on him, and he left the car. He bought the car. He literally drove the car to my house, left the car at my house. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm about to start driving this motherfucker. I got in that motherfucker. Same motor I got in my Monte Carlo right now, but I think it's bored over like 60 in my Monte Carlo. But I got the drive in it. I'm like, oh, this motherfucker nice. So he like, man, I want to get the 96. I want to get the 96. I'm like, bro, it's the same car, bro. You ain't doing
Yeah.
nothing but switching out your digital dash for a flow shift. I mean, like you said, Negroes like what they like, but at the same time, me personally, I wouldn't have did that.
I know that those are rare. I think that they came out with 94, 95 on the column shift.
Yeah,
94, 95 got the column. 96 is the only one with the floor shift.
Floor
yeah,
shift.
I mean, I like that little teal blue digital dash on those old GMs, man. They something else, man.
right, for real.
And you
I
know,
mean, you
I
can all.
forgot to tell you, old
Oh yeah.
school, man, the other car that I wanted too, that I used to want out of everything that I got now, I used to wanted that 96 Hog, that Fleetwood. I
Ooh.
wanted that. I
I
wanted
wanted
that
a
car so
79.
bad.
I wanted a 79 two-door. I ain't gonna cap.
Oh, the 96 is the round body Fleetwood, right?
Yeah, but man,
It
that
came with
car
that
has
LT.
eluded me for so long. Like every time I would see one and turn around to go, that it be gone. Like,
You
man.
gotta jump on it. Yeah, my cousin have one of those right now and just sitting. He had it. Man, he got so many cars. He done fixed it up twice, and now I think he's trying to resurrect it right now.
Mm.
But he doing his thing in Dallas as well himself. But yeah. Before we go, the car that I speak of the Impalas, I always like those round body Caprices myself.
Yeah.
I mean, it don't have to be an SS, but you know the SS is a different level.
Negative. That's a knockoff. That's another knockoff, brother.
No, I don't want to be knocked off. I just want to, just a regular, clean round body.
Man, hey,
I mean, it gotta be no Impala to a certain extent, but the Impala looks real good though.
got to do it. If you gonna do it, you got to do it, man. Don't go get no Caprice, man. Go get you an Impala SS and be done with it.
Now I want the police package. I want the was it a 9CJ or not whatever the police
9C1?
package is. That's what I want.
9C1.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Yep.
That's the Caprice I want. Not the regular one, but I'm not regular, but that package.
Right.
If I can't get an Impala, I'd get that one instead.
Man, my
Shoot,
partner
but
on the go. Shout out to Bags on the go too.
I was good. All right.
I ain't even gonna say how much he spent on it, but just put it like this: he paid a little or nothing. I ain't talking about no thousands of and that mug cranked up run right now. Wasn't nothing wrong with but the radiator support.
What?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say what I paid for mine, boy.
No, they gonna think y'all capping on here, but I believe y'all, man.
700,
Down there,
700 was a steal.
Hey, he paid
what?
17. Fuck it. If you said it, I'm saying he paid 1700. He called me on FaceTime like
$700.
For the Impala?
The Impala SS, yes, 95.
Oh, you stole that bad, boy.
You definitely gonna appreciate that mug when you put it whatever you gonna do to it, you definitely gonna appreciate it.
Oh, she at the paint shop right now waiting.
Right.
Only one that I got for the same price that my brother Chevy all day, I got my Chevelle for that price.
See, that's what I'm saying. You can't be scared to go
They still out there. They still out there.
Hey, you know, sometimes when people got to sell, man, you got to jump on it right now, man. You know,
Right now.
it be like that.
You got to see, and this what I taught Chevy, Box Chevy. He might not accept this, but I'm like, bro, these cars everywhere. You just got to go get them. Once you tell him something that's stuck in his head, that boy gonna take off running, boy. Legs moving faster than his body.
Hey, when it was messing up on you, I told him, I said, bro, you created a monster with me.
Hey, what's up? Y'all say what's up to my wife and my
Hey, y'all.
How y'all
Hey,
doing?
what's
Yeah,
going
we
on?
almost
What
done,
up,
guys.
baby
We
girl?
almost done. Now we just having a Chevy conversation.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
All right, man. Before we go, any closing remarks? Anything y'all got before we go?
Man, just shout out to Life with Ike, Chef Phantom, you know, my boy Swag, Chevy all day, you know, Box Extravaganza. Everybody need to be there
Bags on the
because
go,
it's
man.
going to be a
Shout out to
live
everybody.
event. Stay tuned with me. I'm coming.
Listen,
Yeah, we gotta get you back on. We gotta get you back on YouTube, man.
Man, y'all make sure y'all tune in to my boy Southern Chevy TV, the real Chevy all day. Bags on the go. Box Chevy P. It's so
Swag Gatsby. Don't forget about Swag
man.
Gatsby.
Yeah, y'all.
Yes, sir.
I'm about
Yes,
to
sir.
have this merch dropping real soon, man. I'm about to have these videos coming back to y'all, man. But you know, I got a little story behind why I've been missing or whatever. I say that for that. Shout out to my man for having me on here, man.
I appreciate you, bro.
Okay, let me see. Okay, see, Mr. Old School Ryder.
Yeah, they call me Mr. Old School Ryder, man. I'm one of the many riders out there, you know.
Salute my Box Chevy Ryder 2 for the alley-oop.
Right,
We
for the
appreciate
alley-oop.
it.
Shout out to Southern.
Little bro for the alley-oop.
Yeah, that shout out to all the riders and everybody else that been on the channel and the other people that's gonna be coming down the pipeline. Hopefully, crossing my fingers on it, but we're gonna see. But other than that, we do appreciate all y'all coming through and And hey, use your inside voice with Mr. Old School Ryder. We'll catch y'all on another show. We do appreciate you, man.
Most
All right,
definitely.
man. Appreciate you.
it.
All right, I gotta take
We
my
gotta
ass to
do
work
this
because
again.
I'm late right now. We'll do this again soon, bro, if you want to.
Yes, sir. We got to do it again. This time, next time, hopefully we can have Sprayway and I have Ike join in too, man.
All right, Sprayway, you got it. All right, we gonna look for you, man.
Hey man, Sprayway like the Masked Singer, bro.
You know what I mean?
His work is out there, but you don't see him.
Right.
Yeah.
He the one head bed and that boy surgical with that thing.
Woo.
Man,
indeed.
that boy a ghost, man.
Yes, sir.
Look, I done been able to pull him out a couple times, you know, from behind the camera. Hopefully I can do it again.
Oh yeah, that's one of the legends in the game, like everybody else,
Yes,
man.
sir.
All right.
Hey,
Salute
I'm gonna
Sprayway.
tell you something funny real quick before we go, man. When I met Sprayway the first time when I pulled up, and he'll tell you this, no lie. I pulled up, dude come outside, so I'm looking. So I was like, hey, Sprayway live here? He was like, yeah. That's me. I said, hey, nah, little daddy, quit playing. Where's Sprayway at? Man, Sprayway, when you look at him and you hear his voice, it do not match at all.
Oh Lord.
For real.
Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, I think he came up with Rondo, right? Was that him? Bondo and Resit or something like that, like Rondo.
Yeah.
I know how to use my
They-
phone.
No, you gotta. That's the only way it's gonna
I don't know. I'm not
I'm
sure.
trying to think.
I
I don't know if it was him or somebody else.
I know I seen him using that foam. He the first person I seen using that foam though.
Oh yeah, he been around for a long time, just like y'all, man.
Oh yeah, he's been around for a good minute, man. Good minute.
Yeah, he gonna pop up
That's my
eventually,
go-to
man.
guy.
Yeah, one day I hope I'll be blessed enough to take some work down there for him to bless one of these vehicles. Hopefully, one day.
Oh yeah. We'll get you locked in, man. I definitely
He
help
a
you out,
he
get you
a
locked in.
monster with the gun, boy.
Yeah, being in Atlanta now, I'm at least I'm closer to him than in Texas now. You know. Hopefully, I give him
Oh,
some
yeah.
type of work.
Cause as soon
Guess
as
we
I
gonna
pull
see,
Pin
man.
Wise out, I'm gonna let you get that exclusive, man, and put it on your channel, man.
You
Definitely
know what? I'm
gonna
gonna
give you
have to
that.
pull up. You know what? I guess whenever I get some more vacation time, hopefully one day, I'm gonna have to pull up on some of y'all, man.
Yeah.
Get some
You gotta
footage.
pull up, man. You only got one life to
Ready.
live, baby. You got to pull up.
There it is.
I mean, that part of Mississippi is kind of a hard drive for me sometimes, man.
Man, what you want, a plane ticket, my guy?
No,
Let's say,
I
man.
don't do airplanes, man. You know, I
Let's
drive,
see.
you know.
Hey, it sounds like you making up all the excuses in the world.
No, I'm coming. I mean, I ain't drove everywhere else, man, since I've been in Atlanta, man. I've been in Texas. I swear I've been in Texas and Louisiana more than everybody else, man. But hey, but it's
Like I
all
say,
good. I'm gonna get down there one day, bro.
me and Swag ain't nothing but 5.5 from you.
Man, we'll
Straight
pull
shot.
up, come pick you up, and kidnap you.
Oh, dog, we ain't gonna do that. Y'all funny. Yeah, I know where Houston, Texas at. You know, that's pretty easy. That's on the same, get on 59, stop at Gulfport, and shoot on to Houston real quick after that.
Come on through. Come on
Right.
through. And
Same
let me
freeway.
know. We'll pull
Yeah, I
Phoenix
gotta-
right there for them.
I got to schedule it so I can get down there to the Box of Scragger Downs on October 16th.
My extravaganza, October 16th.
Yeah, I gotta get my tuxedo. I gotta put my tuxedo in the cleaners then.
Yeah, come on through, bro. It's a night you don't want to miss.
Man, if I got my car, I'm coming.
Well, come on through, man. Just come on through. Even if you ain't got the car, come on through. Bring the
Hey.
whiskey.
Now
Yeah, ain't nothing ready.
This right here.
Yeah, I don't have
Something you wanna
nothing
see.
ready right now. Everything need work.
Look,
They
hey, I'm gonna be
drivable,
down
but
there.
ain't
I
nothing
ain't gonna
right-
have
ain't nothing
Ruby,
work.
but I'm gonna be down there.
It
Y'all
ain't,
be in
even
my-
it ain't even a car show. So y'all come through, come party with us, come celebrate with us, eat, drink. Come do that with us.
That's a
Most
great
definitely.
idea you got, man. You need to bring that to Atlanta too, man.
Oh, listen, we gonna once it kick off in Houston, I plan on doing it in New Orleans. I plan on going to Chicago with it. I gotta come home to Georgia, Mississippi.
Yeah.
Most
We
definitely.
might do something with G bodies this time. So
Right.
we got some stuff in the week. We gonna get some work. And them boys might convert me over to G bodies too.
Come on, man. I'm
Come
telling
on
you,
home.
baby. Come on.
Sure, you know how
Well, I think I got something special cooking.
Yeah, I hope so. I know out here in Atlanta, man, they go out for any reason. It don't matter what it is. If it's some type of event, we there, man.
I don't want this to be interpreted the wrong way, but I love Atlanta, but I can't stand it. It's everything too far away. I met somebody at
Facts.
so we ain't gonna get into details. Met her at the club, and we kicked it off. Man, she told me to come meet her. Man, that shit was a whole hour away. I'm like, damn, she gonna before I even get there.
Man, they call everything Atlanta, man. I came out here like a couple years ago. Man, I'm thinking stuff is close by, man. It's like an hour, 30 minutes away. I'm like, God dang.
That's how it was when I went to Summit, where I was at the part of by Atlanta where I was at. Then I'm like, hey, ain't that like right down the street? She was like, no, that's way down there. I was like, what?
Yeah, some of the places like in Madugan, man. It's like in Hicktown.
Yeah, out there in the country,
no.
It's way out there.
And man, and that interstate is not forgiving.
Yeah, Spaghetti Junction, man. It'll grow hair on your chest if you ain't got it, man. All day, I already know.
And them boys be wide open with them scat packs on that highway. God.
They moving.
Shit, them scat prices ain't cheap down here either, man. They taxing down here, bro.
No,
really?
Yes. They ain't coming off for nothing, man.
You can get one for about 38, 40 on the low end down here.
No, they like 10 over sticker, man. They buying it, dude.
Yeah, them boys, they're getting them.
better
Man,
go to CarMax.
before we go, you're right about CarMax too. That's the plug right there. Yeah, before we go, what cars they taxing down here, and we see a bunch of them. Those new C8 Corvettes.
Oh yeah, everybody want them. They gotta, everybody want them. So of course they're gonna be high.
I mean, I did a deposit on those. I'm thinking they're gonna be like 59. I'm like, you know what? It ain't gonna be no more than 60. Man, by the time I negotiated with the deal, they were talking about, man, we want 100. I'm like, what?
120.
I'm like, no, I'm good, man. That's a regular. I think it's like an LT1 package or L2 or something. Man, they hit them boys over at least 100, man.
Is the LT4 in them or the LT1?
I think so. I'm talking about the package level and stuff that come with it.
Yeah, they got the target tops, then they got the hard tops, then they got
now they got the drops.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I just want a regular, bald head or whatever you want to call it.
Right.
And I'm thinking it's going to be like maybe 64, 65. I'm like, okay, I got to put like an X amount of dollars down. Man, by the time we negotiate, COVID hit.
Yeah.
The next thing you know, it was going like 20 over sticker, like 80. Now they want like 100, 120. I'm like, damn, them Ferrari prices, man.
Right.
I'm like, I might as well go and get a Ferrari if I'm gonna go ahead and do that, but I still can't do it anyway. It's out of my range, man. Anything over 60 doing too much for me, man.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one, brother.
I'm just saying these old school, bro.
Right. Right.
Sure, I might as well get an old school and put like maybe 15 or 20 in there, and that's it, man.
I'm about to go back to the Dodge Shadow, man. Y'all tripping, boy.
You gotta fight Jose over those cars, fam. He ain't gonna let you do that, man. None of them Dodge Shadows, man. I be seeing them quite a bit, man. You know the essays be buying them, man. That's their first car or whatever, dude.
Yeah, man. See. So, man, I say thanks for the opportunity, fellas. I appreciate y'all.
Y'all have a good one, man.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it.
Y'all gotta get to work.
Y'all be safe out there too. Y'all be safe out there.
Yeah, we're gonna link up in real life, man. I'm telling you guys, man. I can't wait to meet y'all for real, man.
We got
That's
to.
right.
Man, it's a big honor to have y'all on here. Y'all some legends out here, man. I appreciate it.
Man, I
Thank you
appreciate
for having us.
Y'all have a good one, man. Thanks for watching the Hey Use Your Inside Voice live with Mr. Old School Ryder with Chevy, Southern Chevy TV, all Chevy, the real Chevy all day. And by the way, Swag Gatsby.
It is. Thank you for having us.
King of the MCs.
All right.
Don't put that on me, bro.
Yeah, that's his guy. That's him. That's his guy. That's him.
No, sir. No, sir. I don't want to be the king of nothing, but this right here. That's it.
Hey, you got me wanting the MC, man. I'm not even into MCs like that. I'm gonna have to look into that, man.
Come
They're
on,
gonna make me cross over.
come on, let me.
It might change my life, man. I'm telling you, for the better. I'm telling you.
That's it.
Yeah, it
man.
is.
I mean, I was looking at an MC in Mississippi. It was an 80 MC. You know the one that Denzel was driving.
Oh, you talking about the
Training day.
Not the regular square one, but the other body style. Training Day MC.
Training day. Yeah.
I've been eyeing that one for. It's like towards Louisiana or whatnot. But I've been.
Hey, you definitely got to go check out Swag Gatsby video on that too. Man, him and Wowo, they went back and forth about that training day one. You got to watch it.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna look at it when I get to work, man. I'll see y'all later, man. Appreciate it.
All right, bro.
Y'all have a good night, man. Thank you.
Good night.
All right. Hold on. Boom. Bam.